I'm a Brazilian Jiu Jitsu purple belt. I'll simply refer to it as BJJ. It is a grappling martial art that is mostly employed in MMA and the UFC. It is the use of leverage and skill to defeat larger and stronger opponents. I'm not going to bore you with the history of BJJ. I like it, but it's a pastime that makes me happy, and I appreciate the people you meet and practice with. I've participated in a few grappling competitions, but nothing major. BJJ has now eclipsed conventional martial arts, such as karate and taekwondo in terms of self-defense and fitness. Many businesses and martial arts institutions are already incorporating BJJ into their programs. It's a global phenomenon that is often recognized as the most effective martial art in the world, and I aim to stay with it for as long as I can. The belt system evolves from white to blue to purple to brown to black to red. John, my instructor, is a black belt. He owns and operates his own school. He planned a weekend camping excursion into the wilderness for his pupils. Only 4 students, including me, were able to attend. Despite his disappointment at the limited attendance, John went on with the trip. So there I was, John Stewart, a brown belt with almost 3 years of experience. Rob, a blue belt, and our newest member, Louis, a white belt, had only been training for 2 months when we left. At first, everything seemed to be on track for a fantastic weekend. On a Friday, we put up our tents and supplies in the woods. The evening got off to a good start with beer, music, laughs, and anecdotes from John's previous contests. On Saturday morning, as the night progressed, we retired to our tents. We saw John hadn't yet exited his tent when we emerged from ours. When we checked on him, we discovered something that had broken the whole trip's mood. John, our black belt teacher, had been choked to death at some point in our lives. John was a black belt with advanced BJJ skills. Therefore, none of us could have overpowered and killed him. Suspicions emerged as a result of several of us abandoning our tents in the middle of the night, distraught. We searched the woodland for clues before calling the cops. When we reunited, there were only 3 of us left: Rob Lewis and myself, since Stewart had also choked to death beside his tent. Nothing made sense. The killings of our greatest grapplers indicated a skilled attacker, but who and why remained unknown until the police arrived. The news startled many, and a large crowd attended the burial. I coordinated a last roll on the mats with every kid before John's school closed to commemorate his memory. The cops were astounded. Neither Rob Louis nor I had the strength or talent to overpower John or Stewart and strangle them to death in that manner. Unfortunately, owing to sadness, just one other individual attended the event. Louis, the new student, surprised everyone. The odd thing was that I felt an extraordinary sensation of pressure and technique. Despite the fact that he was supposed to be a white belt, he defeated me and pinned me on the mat with a smirk. Louis stood up and walked away without saying anything. I left, was disturbed and bewildered, and finally joined a different BJJ school, although now I spar with care, particularly with white belts. Rolling with them causes worry and terror in me, but no one I've ever fought has ever had the same degree of expertise as Louis. I don't want to think about what it means, but I do know that I miss my former teacher and his school.